Hey everybody, this is Ryan from LostReviews.com, and this is Blu Monday. First up on Blu Monday, we have Alice in Wonderland, the 60th Anniversary Edition on Blu-ray. Disney's been re-releasing a lot of their classics on Blu-ray, and Alice in Wonderland is one of the better looking ones that I've ever seen. Disney does a real great job with all these releases, and they have packed this Alice in Wonderland with so many special features. While a lot of them are on the previous DVD, the special features that are exclusive to the Blu-ray are fantastic. There is actually a fun little game on here for painting roses, a puzzle game. Disney has also been including a lot of these interactive games on all their Blu-rays, but really what you want to know is how was the transfer from standard def to high definition, and if you should upgrade to this new version of Alice in Wonderland. They went back, and it's almost like seeing the film repainted. While it's not in the 16:9 widescreen that you would expect from any kind of high definition release, the film looks 10 times better. The sound is fantastic, and the score really stands out. I would highly suggest any fan of Alice in Wonderland definitely upgrading to the Blu-ray version of this film, and I'm definitely giving Alice in Wonderland on Blu-ray a buy it. Next up, we have another kind of special edition with the color purple, and what makes this release really cool is it has this little flip-through book with more information about the film, some fun pictures, and it's kind of the hardcover case for the Blu-ray. I'm enjoying these editions that they keep releasing. They did The Exorcist like this, and they really make the Blu-ray kind of a more fun kind of collector's item. The film looks great in high definition, but the sound is not so much what I expected it to be, but still really good. The special features aren't anything new. They've been seen before in other releases, and there's nothing. I would have loved to have seen kind of like a revisiting of it and have everybody come back and talk about it for this, super special edition on Blu-ray. But I definitely think that if you're a fan of the color purple and you enjoy the movie, if you own it on DVD and have a Blu-ray player now, it's definitely worth the upgrade to the Blu-ray disc. So definitely go out there and buy the color purple if you enjoy the movie. For me, I'm not a really big fan, so I would stick with what I have. But I'm going to give the color purple a buy it just because of everything that's packed into here and everything that it's made available and how good it looks on Blu-ray. Alright, so next up we actually have a new release on this week's Blu Monday with the Tillman Story on Blu-ray. Now, I missed this movie when it was out in theaters, and I'm extremely disappointed that I did because I loved it so much. And I'm also extremely disappointed that the Oscars has snubbed this documentary. It's one of the best documentaries I have not only seen just this year, but in a long time. It's the story of Pat Tillman and what happened during his death in Iraq and what his family really wants everybody to know about him. They didn't want him conveyed as a hero because that's not what Pat wanted, and it's more about the privacy of his family and the struggle that they went through to get his story told and to find out the truth about really what happened to Pat, because they still really haven't got 100% of the story. Now, the great thing about this Blu-ray is not only how beautiful it is, it's got some very fantastic imagery in here for a documentary. And the awesome thing about this is the fact that they have a director's commentary, which you really never see that often in documentaries, and especially in indie film. Usually we just get the movie, maybe some trailers, and maybe, if we're lucky, some featurettes. But I was extremely impressed with the commentary that is on this Blu-ray. The Tillman Story is a movie that I strongly urge everybody to see, no matter their political affiliation, just because it's so interesting to find out who Pat Tillman was and what he wanted everybody to know about him. While I feel like we have not got completely and totally the entire story that Tillman wanted to convey to the world, this is a great way to remember Pat Tillman, and a great film, and one of my favorite documentaries in a long, long time. So I'm definitely suggesting everybody go out and buy the Tillman Story. On a lighter note, we have Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2 This is the second one. This one was not released in theaters, and it's another Disney DVD that is great for the kids. Has some nice little games on here, a blooper reel with the Chihuahuas, and basically we have the two Chihuahuas, they get married, they have kids, and all the antics that they run into. Their owners get in trouble, and it's not that bad of a film. I'm really not into these dog movies. I usually let somebody else handle the Disney dog films, like Santa Paws and all that kind of stuff. But if you have kids, it's definitely not that bad of a watch. Disney always makes these movies somewhat entertaining for the adults, but I do think that it's worth owning if you do have a kid, so I'm going to give Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2 a buy it as well. So that's a total buy it Blu Monday, and I will see you next week.